some videos emerge of all the damage there. There are many homes that have been turned into piles of rubble. Other buildings still standing are completely flooded.
President Trump in Asia will be meeting with China's president in a few hours, and hopes are high for an end to the trade war, as Zhang reports.
He called a potential trade agreement, quote, a good deal for both. Here's what's at stake: lowering fentanyl-linked U.S. tariffs and avoiding an additional 100% U.S. tariff on all Chinese imports. The U.S. also wants Beijing to resume purchases of soybeans from American farmers and access to China's rare earth minerals.
Trump will not be meeting with North Korea's leader. On Wall Street, stocks finished mixed. Investors unsure about some of the comments from Fed Chair Jerome Powell today about further interest rate cuts. The Dow Jones Industrials finished off 74 points. The Nasdaq was higher by 130 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Did you ever think about hosting your very own radio show? Here's how.
Hey, Tampa Bay, did you know you can have a 1-hour program on the TAN Talk Radio Network for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many Tampa Bay stations? That's right. We'll put you on the radio for less than the cost of one 60-second announcement on many stations. Check it out today. Use your program to promote yourself, your business, or someone else's business. Call Lola Jean, the broadcast queen, 727-510-7622. That's 510-7622. Call Lola Jean now to check out your TAN Talk Network program. In addition to network radio, we'll stream your program in audio and video all over the world. Call Lola Jean now, 727-510-7622. Call today. Your network 1-hour program can start tomorrow. Broadcast your message in audio and video on the TAN Talk Radio Network.
Hi there, I'm Robin Savage, stand-up comic. Are you sick of the news getting pushed around by two sides, always saying the other side is wrong? You deserve to enjoy the news.
That's what's up, Robin. I'm your host, Mac James, from Stand Up for News. We're stand-up comics, and we tell the news. The news doesn't have any legs and can't stand up for its own self. Join us and special guests like local hero comics like Donnie Stopa, all the way to legends like Tommy Chong, here on WTAN Radio.
Every Thursday night from 6 to 8 p.m.
Do you have questions after being injured in a car accident or injured because of someone's negligence? Do you feel overwhelmed or uncertain about the next steps after being injured in a crash? The personal injury attorneys at Peronick, Caulfield, Averill, and Noyes have been helping their injured clients since 1955 and are now on this radio station to provide guidance to you. Listen to FLA Law each Tuesday from 5 to 6 p.m. Let their decades of experience help you and your family. Offices in Clearwater, non-attorney spokesman.
This is Paul Porter, the arena voice of the Tampa Bay Lightning and press box voice of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, inviting you to join me and Jason Alessi for the home team every Saturday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. here on the TAN Talk Radio Network and Facebook Live, the home team with Paul Porter. Special guests, prizes, and your phone calls about the Bucs, Lightning, Rays, USF, Sun, FSU, Florida, and more. Talk to you this Saturday at 9 a.m. right here on the TAN Talk Radio Network.
Tune in Saturdays from 3 to 5 p.m. for Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. That's 2 hours of great gospel music every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. All brought to you by the Ozona Pig Restaurant in Ozona. Yes, that's every Saturday from 3 to 5 p.m. It's Miss Sarah's Dynamic Gospel Power Show. Tune in on the TAN Talk Radio Network.
This is the TAN Talk Radio Network.
Hello, Tampa Bay. You're listening to the Dr. Lou with Tammy and Code 15, and Mav Entertainment is in our house, and we have a special guest today, 107.9. Is it Richie FM? Is that right?
FM.
Richie FM.
Richie FM. We're in it.
Richie FM. We're working with Richie FM. We're going to be doing our segment with them. We're pretty soon once we find our location. We're going to be pushing through some music, live entertainment, and a lot of public knowledge. One of our co-hosts is out today. Oh my God,
Hello.
Tammy is on the line. Tammy, we're just scrambling here, and we miss you so much. We know you're on a rescue right now in Pinellas Park with our other
Code 15 rescue.
And he's supposed to be a rescue man. Code 15 is one of our co-hosts, and he's supposed to be noted for being a rescue, and now you're rescuing him.
That's right. We're like family around here. We got each other's backs.
Yeah, that's okay, Tammy. We got this live covered here. We're in Clearwater, you guys. Tammy's on US 19. If nobody knows what that, she is in the middle of HELL.
Oh my gosh, that is correct.
If nobody knows about Florida and traffic right now, that's what it is. It's HELL.
And it's 5 o'clock.
And it's 5 o'clock. We're not doing a traffic report because Tammy's going to give us one. Tammy, we've been all over Pinellas County this last weekend. We're going to go through some of our events, what is going on this weekend. We're going to talk about what is coming up next weekend, what's going on this weekend. We have today's top knowledge with Dr. Lou. We're going to be talking about looking at some codes of your apples. It's apple season. We got a couple of food recalls on if anybody is eating taco kits right now, you better be listening. And if you're also like those Korean barbecue jerky pork things and you're buying them at Costco and Sam's, well, you better listen to that too. And but we have a lot of things going on in Dunedin that I got to give you an update. And if anybody's fishing off the Skyway Pier, that you better get off pretty soon because that's closing. And I'll tell you why. What's the other thing? Wow. Clearwater Police Department gave me an update this morning that I had printed out, and it's in very small print. But I think I got the gist of that, Tammy. Tammy, we were at Tarpon Distillery last weekend, and we saw Black Araband, and that's Jacob, and I know he's listening right now. We're giving a shout out to him, and we want to thank him so much. His band members.
How great they were, right? I would say that the main thing about them was their energy, the way they played together, the whole vibe of that band. It just kind of brought everybody to their seats, and they wanted to watch the whole thing. It was very, very entertaining.
He did the whole night with what you watched
with
one hand, a one-hand drummer.
So he got into an accident, ended up, injuring his hand. It was in a cast. This guy is playing the whole show with one hand. It was
and he smiled all the way through it with no alcohol. Well, we had alcohol during breaks and maybe afterwards.
So you guys got to go check out the Tarpon Distillery. Nico over there, they're making everything, and they have these beautiful drinks that they smoke and all sorts of great things to try.
No, and they have homemade distillery, right, Tammy?
Yeah, and it's a homemade ouzo they make there.
Oh man, actually, we tried the ouzo, and that was delicious.
Tammy, one of our co-hosts, Josh, just showed up here. You're the one that's supposed to be rescuing him, but he is here.
Well, that's because I was talking about my Josh.
Oh, your Josh, not our Josh. I was confused.
Like Confucius says, two Joshes don't make it right.
No, two Joshes do not make it right. You got that.
Sometimes they make a left.
We heard you. You were the one that was being rescued. The rescue man.
Hey, that's what I do.
Rescue man.
What happened to your kiddo, Josh? What did he need? Like an Uber or like the AAA?
I have AAA, so that
Tammy
is the problem.
AAA. AAA Tammy.
Yes.
All right, so Tarpon Distillery, we all were there. We all had a great time. We had magnificent drinks. We had partied all night with a band. We interviewed them. I know we're going to be putting our segment of that part of music on Richie FM pretty soon, and we've also had communication with Gunshine, and they're looking forward. We're going to be uploading that. That's going to be going to Richie FM as well. And Tammy, we got some Halloween-y going on this weekend.
Lots of Halloween-y.
Yes. So lots and lots. So this is just a few things that we're going to be doing this weekend. So we have downtown Tarpon is having a huge Halloween bash on Saturday. Everybody needs to go check that out. There's going to be vendors out there. Of course, the lovely Refined Roots is right there on Tarpon Avenue. You got to go check them out if you're down that way.
Go check them out.
Seriously, so worth it. And so that's Saturday. Then also on Saturday, Fatty Fish Shack that evening, 7:30 to 10:30, is having a Halloween costume judgment.
Yeah, costume
and they're having a
contest.
band.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having a contest, and so then they're also having a band that night. So that's at Fatty Fish Shack downtown Palm Harbor.
That's I think their band is the Sundial. Sundale? Sun. I'm trying to figure it out.
The Red Sunday.
Is that what it is?
Red
Yeah.
Sunday.
It's a Red Sunday.
Yes.
What comes on the Red Sunday?
Uh-huh. Well, they're giving big fat gift cards out. Big fatty
Yes.
Fatty fish discounts.
Big fat cards.
Yeah, so they are giving away gift cards for first, second, third prize costumes.
Mm-hmm.
So you got to go check that out. And then also, so on Friday night, Texano over in Palm Harbor on US 19 at 35903 US 19 is also having a Halloween party. That's Friday night.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just want to do a shout out to one of the people that we met today, to Adam and Chris over at the Fish Bowl. They are located in 2882 Palm Harbor Boulevard, right there on the corner of Alt 19 and Teen.
Now, the Fish Bowl, I watched them do it. They're the type of, you go in there and you can pick a protein, you get a fruit, and they make all these amazing bowls, and they have boba drinks in there that are amazing.
Yes.
I love boba.
Mm-hmm. Who doesn't like a boba?
So, yeah, they have all the types of different poke bowls, but they also have acai bowls, and you can build your own.
Yeah, and they have a few locations.
Oh yeah,
yes,
they do.
They actually have. They've got one in Palm Harbor, and then I don't have their menu in front of me because I am driving at the moment. But
I will forgive you.
They do have 2 other locations as well.
I'm looking at some bourbon chicken right now, and that looks delicious.
For the poke bowl, do they serve Pikachus?
Maybe on the side.
Like the Pokemon Pikachus? Or like a Squirtle, maybe?
On special events, Pikachu actually serves it to you.
Oh, no way. That's like a once-in-a-lifetime event.
But
yes,
Wednesday night, we're having a party.
Pika.
Do you know where we're going to be next Wednesday?
Sideline sips.
Mm-hmm. We're going to be in the parking lot.
Yeah.
So we're going to be November 5th, Sideline Sips. Come out there at 5 o'clock. They also are going to have a lot of specials going on, and we're going to be networking. We're going to have a live show. And then after the show, we're going to do karaoke.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
Well, we know you love karaoke.
Hey, as much as I like doing karaoke for the people, I love singing karaoke.
We know you do.
Oh, yeah. There's a great person there. His name's DJ Troy. Shout out to DJ Troy.
Yes, DJ Troy.
She does a little DJ in her karaoke in herself, besides DJing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Now, we also have Cheska. I think she's got a bunch of parties that she's going around. We're waiting for her to give us a call back, and because I know
I got it right here.
Yeah,
so Cheska, she's going to be having a Halloween party. That's going to be at Acropolis in downtown Tarpon. So that's going to be 514 Dodecanese Boulevard. And they're going to have, like I said, a Halloween costume contest, and that's going to be a $500
that's
prize.
worth dressing up for.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
So-
is that Friday night or Saturday night? She's there.
That's Friday, October
Wow.
31st, Halloween. Get down there, have some fun. And I could speak to this DJ. She is amazing, not only to watch, but also to listen to all of her mixes. Go and see her over at Acropolis, the Greek Tavernier.
Yeah, she has a great energy. I love her a lot.
She knows how to party.
Oh, yeah.
Dr. Lou, what are you going to wear for the Halloween party, my dear?
I'm not telling anybody.
Yeah, it's a
It's
secret.
a secret.
It's a secret.
She was like Dr. Kevorkian to Mrs. Lou.
And just for everyone listening, that event starts at 8 p.m.
And it's Acropolis. Is
Very
that right?
Acropolis. Once again, that's 514 Dodecanese Boulevard.
You say Docanese. I thought it was Dacanese.
I don't know.
I'm pretty both. Tomato.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess if you're Greek, I think they pronounce it
Opa.
Well, you live around there. I don't know.
Yeah, I've always
out of Sponge Docks.
Yeah, I call it Sponge Docks. So
Okay.
for everyone listening, it's on the Sponge
You
Docks
can't
show.
mess up the Sponge Docks.
Yep.
If nobody knows where a sponge dock is, it's where they have all the sponge factories. They have soap factories. It starts from, is it Old 19? I don't even know what the names of the road where they stop and start over there. But
Pinellas Avenue.
Yeah, Pinellas Avenue.
And they also have a seafood fest, I think, going on there on Saturday, from what I understand, on the Dockanese. The
Dockanese. No, so the event will actually be at Acropolis. That's Acropolis. So just look up that name and you'll see it on the Sponge Docks. Go out there and enjoy the show. Starts at 8 p.m.
Now, will they have daiquiris?
Dodecanese always have daiquiris, Josh.
All right. Yeah. I'm just double checking.
Double tripping.
I think
double
that
tripping.
all these places they're having these events, besides maybe Newport Richey Theater, which I'm not sure we mentioned that because downtown Jeannie Brown is going to be there.
Oh
She's one of our-
yes, definitely go see downtown Jeannie Brown over there.
Yeah.
She's going to be at the Port Richey Theater. The kids are going to be giving away prizes and candy to the kids, and she's going to be covering that event starting at 6 p.m. So go down there and see her, see the kids, and just have a good time. Bring your family.
I'm not sure what she's dressing up at because that was a secret too. But if you see the woman that is, she's drop dead gorgeous. She's got this camera, and she's going to be taking pictures of for the theater or with all the kids that are in the costumes, and they're going to be giving away a bunch of prizes for the kids. From my understanding, when I talked to Jeannie
Just
today.
for the kids? Do a show? I do like a
think it's
dance, a
show.
jig.
Yeah, I know you got a
I
little
want
girl.
some candy.
You want candy? Little candy here, little candy
You
there.
want the diabetes.
That's right. That's right.
Right. I don't know if we're all going to be splitting up. We're all going to go into. Hopefully, we're going to be showing up.
Who's getting divorced?
The voice.
I said someone's
Hopefully
splitting up.
no
Sounds
one.
like someone's getting divorced.
No, I said the.
We're dividing and
No.
conquering.
Be
That's it.
dividing
Divide
and
and conquer.
Oh, my bad. I misunderstood that.
And do you have a costume yet, Josh, so people can identify you? Are you dressing up as a dumpster man?
I don't know. I'm tired of being trashy. I got something in mind.
I think you should be Pikachu.
Pikachu. Well, he said he's tired of being trashy. You got to come in as Dapper Dan, man.
Dapper Dan. Dapping on the haters. Dapping on the haters.
Diaper man, maybe.
Diaper
no,
man.
oh my
That's
God. Still dirty.
That's
Still
a
dirty.
costume for 3 and under or 80 and up. I don't meet that criteria. It does depend.
It depends.
I
Listen,
think
Linda.
Dr. Lou should be Dr. Kevorkian, and you should be her patient.
There you go.
I already feel dead half the time as it is, at least on the inside. I mean, it worked out pretty good, I think.
Do you have a costume yet, Mike?
Me?
Yeah.
I just try to stay in the same level as DJ Jet, and I'll be okay.
He's gonna be DJ Helicopter.
I'm gonna be DJ, just like chilling out. You know?
It's amazing this time of year. You find a lot of people that go into the rescue mission or Salvation Armies and the thrift stores looking for different types of clothing that they put together to start dressing up around Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
That I've been in there looking for. There's who wants to rip up their own jeans or your t-shirts. So it's amazing when people how they put costumes together with the clothes that they find in some.
It's great. It's literally the month of imagination.
It is.
Anyone could be whoever they want to be for just one day.
For
there
one
you
day.
go.
That's politically
After
correct.
that, y'all get to real life. Come on now. No.
Yeah, but make sure everybody is safe going out there, and because people do take advantage of this time of year, depending on what the face mask and the Halloween costumes that they are wearing, making sure that you do have reflectors. We've had a numerous number of accidents, people, this last weekend. There has been a lot on Dunedin. There's been a lot in Tarpon, US 19 that was tied up again this morning. We know that there's been a lot of e-bike accidents on the trail this last weekend. This whole week. Last week.
I mean, I can also say that, regardless of your age, because a lot of the ones that I've seen were very young, make sure that you're being mindful of your surroundings. Now, Also, drivers, get your shit together.
Yeah.
Oh, get stuff together.
Exactly.
But
Yes.
Keep it on the ship, y'all. Keep it on the ship.
But in the same way, I've been driving through Palm Harbor and had kids weaving in and out of traffic on these little, motorcycles or whatever.
This ain't Frogger.
Yeah.
You know, like you're not playing Frogger. Stay on the road or the designated lane.
Yes.
And like you were saying, pay attention to your surroundings. If you have a stop sign, and the problem you got is these people on their bikes, they identify as a bike, then they identify as a car, then they're back to being a bike. And so they're not adhering to any of the road signs or anything like that.
That's correct.
And that's how they wind up as a hood ornament at times. Or Susie Q or Billy Bob, and they're just not paying attention and they get hit.
Yes.
You know, you're on a bike. You're a lot smaller than everybody else. You got to watch everybody around you, especially when you're on the trail.
Well,
there's a stop sign. Stop.
Yeah, I even rode.
Stop on the trail.
I've ridden motorcycles for years as well, and it's like when you're riding a motorcycle, you are looking and staying ahead of your surroundings because you know your surroundings at that point. If you're not doing that, you're going to get into a wreck. It's not a question of if; it's a question of when.
And you want to look ahead. You know, as you're driving, scan the area, look farther ahead than where you're at, and monitor your mirrors to see who's behind you in case you do have to abruptly hit your brakes. You might have to swerve so the person behind you doesn't hit you.
Absolutely.
Defensive.
Very defensive. Slightly offensive driving.
Well, you remember these e-bikes, they have motors on them.
Yep.
And some of them excel pretty fast. And I've seen them go down the trail themselves. And if you're on the trail, they have the right of way. They do not stop for any stop signs at all.
And that's the problem.
Well, because
then it's like,
trail
why
does
did Billy or
have
Susie
stop
get hit?
Yes, they do. And they don't stop.
They don't stop. Can't
Well,
stop, won't stop.
Yep. Everybody needs to follow the rules. That's just the end of it. I am also a cyclist myself. I get up. I get on the Pinellas Trail, and as annoying as it is, I understand that. Also, I had a family member get hit by a car. We were riding together, so you have to follow the signs. And in that case, we were following the signs. Still didn't work out. But
to quote Bill Lingle, there's your sign.
Yeah,
there's a big problem too with a lot of people blowing through crosswalks.
Yep. Well, so that's actually what happened. So I slowed down to get to through one of the stop signs. I was given the go ahead. I went ahead. I had a family member who was about 15 feet behind me, and the guy must have looked up real quick from his phone, looked back down, and drove off after I passed. He ended up hitting my family member. So, yep. It was a whole deal, but it just goes to show, get yourself off of the phone, pay attention to driving, put your favorite tunes on, vibe out, disconnect, and make sure to pay attention while you're driving. That's just the end of it. And then for bikers, follow the road signs because those are for your safety.
And before you get on those e-bikes, I know there's a big thing here in Florida that they're trying to pass because if you have so many miles per hour, that whether or not the e-bikes are going to be eventually that you are going to need to take a safety course for them.
Good idea.
Interesting.
I actually like that idea. What did you have, Tammy?
Oh, I was also just going to say that there will be a lot of kids out trick-or-treating, so also keep an eye out for them as well.
Oh gosh!
Exactly.
Yes.
Make sure to check your kids' candies, and when you do, you take the Reese's.
Well, you always have to taste test.
And you keep the Reese's.
Yes.
That's your parent fee, your purple fee, dad fee, mom fee, whatever.
That's the dad tax right there.
Dad tax. Fork it over, heathens. That's for dad.
All right, guys. Well, we got a lot of fun things coming up, but I do got to get going because I got a call from my Josh coming in. So
Are you joshing me, Tammy?
Nope, not
Because I'm in the radio show. I'm in the studio.
I know. I have a Josh too.
Oh.
I guess I misunderstood you when you said Josh. I thought it was our Josh.
We were joshing you, Dr. Lou. It's not that hard to do.
It's a Josh and a Josh scenario.
It is.
All right, Tammy, good luck. Give our prayers and let your son know. I hope everything is all right.
I will. Thank you so much. All right, guys. I will talk to y'all soon.
Bye, girl. All right, guys.
Bye.
Let's finish. We gotta get going on our show. We're gonna try to get some of our advertisement in. We've been talking about where we've been, where we're going, and what's going on.
I was there earlier.
Where?
There.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm here.
I saw you there.
Yeah, you did. You did.
Yeah.
When you were there. But now we're here.
We were all thinking that we were crying here and having tears. We thought you were the one that was being stranded on US 19.
No, not this time. However, I allegedly locked my keys in the car earlier when the door closed as I got out. And there was a dude at a car shop, and he goes, "I got you, bro." I'm like, "Here's $20. Thank you very much."
Nice.
I hope you got his card.
It's always going to help out.
So,
has anybody been eating a lot of apples?
well, they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Not
But
me.
Dr. Lou every Wednesday, I see. Hey,
Not me. Let's get through some today's top medical segments here. All right. Doesn't matter what. There's like millions of apples. This is apple season. I'm from New York, so this is my peak season, and I love apples. So does it keep a doctor away? Well, yeah, it does. But people don't necessarily look at the digits. You know those codes that are on the apples? That,
I've heard
that
of
tell
this.
you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's the thing. When those digits really mean something. So
they do.
It's
How
not
they're processed, where they're from, the type of apple, what's
The
been
type
used
of
on them.
chemicals that's been used on them.
Chemicals.
Exactly. So here's your pen and pencil, and otherwise, if you don't have Alzheimer's, remember this. Okay.
I already
So
forgot.
the codes on there usually have it's a 5-digit code. If these codes, if it starts with a 3 or a 4, that means they were in fertilizer and they have pesticides on them.
Yum.
Okay? Yummy, right? So if they start with a 9, that means there is no pesticides on them. Right now, because when you buy an apple, they look really shiny in the store. Actually, there's a bunch of, especially because they're coming from all over, from California, New York, and so on, because that's where apples are grown, Wisconsin, where they're nice and cold. There's a set of wax that is on them. You can actually take a knife and scrape the wax off, like a candle. That's what makes them shiny. And they're already, behind that wax, there is another coating. And that is what it has been dipped in to preserve them.
Now, really quick, the wax, does that cause the earwax buildup from the apple or
It
no?
may cause a lot of problems with waxing. Maybe you could wax on, wax off.
It could.
Wax on, wax off.
Mr. Miyagi would be very proud.
Them are Miyagi apples.
But here's
Danya-san.
they do have that the brushes, and they do have the sprays. Obviously, a lot of people clean their vegetables and their fruits.
I know the
anyway.
Greeks use Windex, apparently.
Oh yeah, Windex for everything.
It builds character.
It does.
Kills everything.
Cures everything. COVID, sore
So
throat,
does Clorox. I
broken
don't
finger.
think I want it on my
Oh
food.
my goodness.
But you can take water and vinegar. A lot of people take baking soda and they soak their stuff in. If you ever looked at some of the fruits and vegetables under a microscope, you ought to see the bacteria, the worms, and the diseases that are out there. You would never eat anything ever good. Especially strawberries are probably one of the worst ones.
I've seen those
strawberries.
videos. But again, builds character. No.
That your immune system, so you don't get the diabetes.
Indeed.
Now clean everything, because honestly, all the vitamins and nutrients are in the skin, not necessarily what is in it.
And see, so that was always something that I found interesting, because when they talk about, even last week when we discussed making teas or different type of drinks, it's always so much more important to use the peel or the skin of it.
The orange peel, the watermelon rind, the lemon peel.
Even the banana peel.
The banana
banana
peel's
peel.
got phenomenal benefits.
It does.
Banana peel actually can whiten your teeth.
Wow.
That people take the baking soda, banana peel, and that's how they used toothpaste before. So all these things they really do have a purpose. And all the pectin that is in apples is really in the skin. But unfortunately, when you buy them in the store, who's going to don't want to buy a brown apple or an apple if you saw it when it really grows on the tree? It doesn't look like what you see in the store.
And nothing ever does.
So that's the reason why we love going. And when we're in New York, we go apple picking, and they have the orchards up there. And they're mainly they're greeny, they're red, but they're not shiny and waxy. They're right off the tree. That's the whole point of it, is going apple picking.
Poor
and just
apples,
eating.
man. It's like apples in magazines. They see the apples that are in the store, but they still taste great.
Yeah, that and pumpkins. I mean, this is the time. This is I think this is the biggest season that I probably get homesickness is around this time, between the pumpkins, the vegetables, the squash, the apples, all the great smells of fall. And the stores have them all out. But you guys, in all sense, look at the codes that are on your apples. And if they start with a 3 and a 4, that means they are in fertilizer and they have pesticides besides the wax all built up on them. If they start with a 9, those are the ones that are safer for you. So they may be a little bit extra a pound. I don't know. I think sometimes when they're sweeter, their apple, I notice the prices right now that they're a little bit higher. Or maybe because there's just more sugar in them. I don't know. But I always want to go for the sweeter apple. Do you have a favorite apple?
That was actually so. Okay, I like grape infused apples. They're called grapples, and they're delicious.
Grapple?
Yeah, you get them at Publix. They're like they come in a pack of 4. They're called grapples. They are super sweet, kind of have a grapey taste to them, but they're apples. So yeah.
Oh, there
But the grapples, do you eat them before you do like an MMA match? Before you grapple?
Usually mid-match.
Mid-match.
You got to keep got to keep all the nutrition up in there. Yeah, you know Popeye.
Yeah,
he takes the
like
spinach like halfway through the fight.
Yeah.
Same thing. Just take a bite of the grapple. You're really good to go.
Nice.
It sounds like a grapple, meaning like a cranberry apple type of thing.
Grape apple.
A grape apple.
I hear it tastes very grape.
I think I'm going to have to check that one out. For somebody that knows a lot about apples, I've never heard that one before.
So I know, like with what you were saying, Dr. Lou, with the codes on the back of the apples, they got the codes on everything. So
Yes,
with
they
that
do.
being said, you got Yucca and Think Dirty. And you can use those 2 apps to scan. Calm down, Dr. Lou. I know what you're thinking. Dirty laundry. You got to go home and get it done. I know. You'll get there. It's all right. So, but those 2 apps you can use to help scan the food to see what ingredients are in there that may or may not be harmful to meet your maker through Dr. Death sooner or later.
Actually, there's a lot of those apps that are on there that they can. I've seen people use them in the store for scanning their food.
My mom has that app, and she'll always send me stuff of something I'm eating that tastes delicious, and she'd be like, "Hey, it got a 0. You can't eat that no more." Like put the app down. No, really, those apps are really useful. They really are.
Yeah, they are. Some of them are useful. Some of them can be really harmful, and I'm not sure all of them are 100% correct. So sometimes it's called stand there and just throw a dart at it and hope to wish for the best. But
Indeed.
make sure
Listen to your body. Your body will always tell you.
Exactly. And maybe if it doesn't, then another part of your body will tell you. Eventually, right? Because right now, this part of the body is going to tell you if you are getting any taco dinner kits that are out there right now, there is a recall on them. And I said, so I went and looked and see what a taco dinner kit is, because some of the taco dinner kits I saw was the ones that you get the taco shell, you get the powder, you get the mix, the can in it. And I think Taco Bell used to have them, the boxes.
I think they still do.
Yeah, the most common one I see is the old El Paso.
Or Ortega.
Ortega. Yep, that one as well. And I love those things, so I'm happy I know not to maybe just hold off for a little while.
So what brand is it, or is it all of them? Are they
it's
all made
of
the
them,
same?
because to be honest with the taco dinner kits, what's really in them that is making them recall, and I did not know this until I researched this today. There's a coca mix that is in there, and I said coca, like coca powder, like chocolate or something. No, but that's just what it is. But there's a packet in there that contains milk. And we discussed this once before about the powdered milk, the pasteurized milk, and the unpasteurized milk. I think that's what the problem is. Most of it is the problem is the powder that is in the kit. It's not necessarily, it's not the brand, it's the package that is in there for the seasoning that is the problem that is in the recall.
Yet they say milk does a body good. Someone explain this, please.
So I guess it has something to do with the milk run and the seriousness, and it is life-threatening. The people are having a lot of reaction to it, so they're not being pulled off. So any of these taco kits that you are getting, it is the packet that is in them, not necessarily the brand or the shell or maybe the can of meat. I
the mystery meat.
The mystery meat.
Yeah, is that what it's called now? Mystery meat.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. After that, the next recall that, because these are posted in every single hospital and every doctor that is out there, because we have to know what you have been eating, because it does affect you. Right. There is a recall on Korean barbecue pork jerky at Costco's and Sam's. Now, I had a Korean barbecue pork jerky. Is that the bags that you get like beef jerky in and the teriyaki?
Yeah.
Is that basically what it is?
Pretty much the same thing.
Do you eat that stuff? I don't really eat that stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Love jerky.
I love jerky, but I don't necessarily buy Korean barbecue jerky. So that would be the spicy one.
I buy what's BOGO.
Is that what it is?
Full of nitrates.
Anything?
Exactly.
All right. Well, that one came up today, and it's in the state of Florida. So they've been posted. So if you guys any like that Korean.
Oh, I see it. Specifically, Golden Island Korean barbecue pork jerky. Yeah.
Well, and, a lot of people are starting to make their own beef jerky anymore.
It's pretty simple.
It's pretty easy.
Yeah, I've actually
awesome.
made my own jerky. You just get a dehydrator. You choose the type of beef that you want or type of meat.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I always like to use like some type of either skirt or flank because it tends to have a lot better texture, and the fibers are kind of different with those type of cuts. So.
Well, this is a horrible thing, but people are finding wiry metal in that beef jerky.
Oh,
what?
Yeah, so
you're gonna take a metal detector over the beef jerky now.
Exactly. So
Just to be
before
safe.
you start eating it, I guess take the metal detector or the magnet through it and see if it.
Well, I read somewhere that it said the same thing about like one of the powdered drinks, Gatorade or something.
Whey protein has been a big thing.
You could take a metal detector over it, and it'll pick up the metal that's in there.
Oh wow!
Like 90% of that stuff has got metal in it. They're saying now the way it's processed, and so they're really taking a look at that whole industry.
Yeah, they really should. Well, I know like all these protein drinks or whatever, these powders, none of it's regulated, really.
No, it's not.
There was a guy that got sent to jail twice for people dying off his product.
And like I was going to say is there's a lot of different ways to actually get a higher amount of protein into your system. There's a lot of different even websites out there that show you how to make that stuff yourself.
Oh yeah.
And it 9 times out of 10 cost a lot less. So,
well, I don't know where these people are, if it's in Korea, maybe they're sabotaging us because do you know what else that was in these? So I don't know where the factory is, where this is out of, but there were rocks, sticks, and insects that were found.
Wow.
So don't get me. I don't know what the H double.
Well, I know there's a certain amount of insects or whatever that are allowed into the food or bugs or whatever.
It builds character.
And extra protein.
Is that your well, I can protein is in the bugs, I guess.
Yeah.
But, can you imagine it's not
Couple
only a
worms
wire,
fly.
rock, and a stick?
You need a code for that, like the apples.
Yeah.
That's crazy, you guys. All right. We wanted to tell you, we got a lot going on in Dunedin, and Dunedin is one of our sister areas that we're in Clearwater, which is we're on the beach. We're on the west coast. Dunedin is just north of us. And it has the most beautiful beach there. It has Caladesi Beach. It has Honeymoon Island. And all around it has all the stores and restaurants and bars. I just That's what happens when you're on live radio. All right, you guys. Anyway, what I needed to update you on, not only does our traffic is absolutely horrible here on US Alternate 19, that whole plaza where our bigger advertisers with us, is cricketers, that we were going to do a live radio remote show there, just in front of it. That whole plaza is going to be renovated, and now there's going to be huge amount of traffic on that Four Corners, and that's the causeway in Alt 19 because I guess the whole plaza is under renovation, which they just passed this in Dunedin, and there's a whole boutique hotel that is going around there for 89 rooms in it and a rooftop bar lodge. There's a food hall with 14,000 square foot. I got this all down.
Did you say food hall?
Food hall, HALL.
So there's going to be a plethora of food vendors.
Like a mall. Yeah, it's basically.
It's like a mall, but it's a hall.
It's a hall.
Is this the Connex one? I saw somewhere they were doing like a Connex thing in Pinellas County, like a Connex mall.
I'm not sure.
But they're also building a 280 square foot theater there, a live seat theater in Dunedin.
280
I don't know where they're putting all
280
this.
square foot? That'll fit like
280.
Wow.
On 7,000 square foot signature restaurant with indoor and outdoor seating, retail new barbecues and boutiques all through that area. If anybody's been downtown Dunedin, it's already really congested and crowded on there. I don't know where they plan on putting this, unless they're going up or underground.
I don't know.
And you can't go underground because you're going to strike water instead of gold.
If you are in Florida, that is correct. Well, anyway, that affects us because we're just probably about 5 miles south of there. And our Madison Pizza is in there, in that plaza, and Cricketers is in that plaza, and they're one of our company. We do all their commercials and advertisements for them. So, and I know, Josh, you're going to tell us about Cricketers because we're going to be there, I think, in about 3 weeks. They've been under renovation and remodeling their whole restaurant for the last month now. It was supposed to be open this week, but they got behind. So that's going to be opening up in another few weeks. We're going to be there live in the parking lot. They haven't given us a date yet, but I know that they're listening. But we are with you guys no matter when you're open. We're going to be there in a few weeks. Don't worry about it. We're going to cover you. All right.
Oh, for sure.
The next thing is that, has anybody been fish off the Skyway? Have you now?
Not yet, no. I did hear they're shutting that down, though.
Yes, that was the next thing because there's been a lot of problems. Well, there was a lot of problems. In 1980, there was a huge tragedy with that the pier was actually struck.
Oh,
and
wow.
That's how it got developed. Were you born then?
1980?
Yep.
No.
No, I didn't think so.
It was 81.
And it reopened in 1987. And there was if anybody saw it, what happened is that a boat hit the Skyway Bridge. And it cut in half, and that's how the fishing pier started. They decided to leave it as a landmark, and that's why it's now, because it's been there so long, and all the bridges are under renovation. That's one of the bridges that they are going to have to close, and it's really sad. I fish off that, and
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Well,
it's caving in.
It might
it
might be
okay.
broke.
It might be broke.
Well, it got broke before, but maybe now it's now.
Did you fix it before?
I didn't fix that.
It's in the Guinness Book of World Records. It's the longest man-made fishing pier in the world.
Yes.
Oh wow!
Oh,
It
wow.
is. That is true.
Hey, maybe they'll throw up another one. Hopefully.
Somewhere
No.
around it, but the fishing is awesome there, and I know a lot of people come from all over the place to fish there. The fishing is absolutely great, and in our Skyway Bridge that we have here, boy, oh boy, if you ever traveled on
beautiful.
that bridge when it's windy, it is, and getting in a car accident on there is the most scariest
You
thing.
lean back and do the rockaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went on a
Have you ever
motorcycle a
sped
few
on there
times
when it
on
swayed?
that thing, and it was
Whoa.
eerie.
I was doing Uber years ago, and they had it shut down because of a wind advisory. So my 20-minute trip was going to be like an hour and 30 minutes.
I'm sure the customer loved it.
And she didn't drive over the bridge. It takes an Uber there, and she can drive. She wouldn't let drive over the Skyway. So we went and we're looking. I said, look, I can turn back around. Maybe we'll luck out. Maybe we won't. We lucked out. We turned back around. It had just opened back up. We were able to get over the bridge. Saved us like an hour of some change.
That's awesome.
But yeah, you hear horror stories, and when the bridge shuts down, everything else bottlenecks. It's just clogged
You got to
up.
find your way around.
Howard Franklin, Gandy, Courtney
yeah.
Campbell, all that going into 275. Forget about it.
Yeah.
You're stuck like Chuck.
Well, I know Howard Franklin. Anything happens to congest that, and it's like, all right,
Or
they
the
got
Bay
you for
Bridge.
at least an
Yeah,
hour and a
Bayside
half
Bridge,
now.
yeah.
Bayside Bridge.
Yep.
Yep. Obviously, these bridges over. We're in the Tampa Bay area, and if you look at on the map, there's a big body of water that connects the Tampa Bay area, and I think it goes to Bradenton, Sarasota, and that's a large amount of water that these bridges go over. I know when we were in hurricane season last year, I watched the water actually get blown across that bridge where you couldn't even see the lower, like the Howard Franklin Bridge, the Bay Bridge, the Salmon Express Bridge, and of course the Skyway Bridge was closed.
Wow.
Because it went. So if all these bridges were under last year underwater, the water actually came over them. They were being plowed through.
That's nuts because
Is that crazy?
the bridges aren't low or aren't high, or like they're really high.
The wind span because of the wind gust blowing the water was over the bridges. It didn't necessarily put the bridges underwater.
Okay. All right. So like I've gone over Clearwater, and this was a number of years back, but the Clearwater Bridge, or just that State Road 60?
60. Courtney Campbell.
60. Yeah, Courtney Campbell. There you go. That actually flooded and there was actually water encroaching onto the road. So when you said that, I'm thinking these big waves and in my mind going crazy. So
I
thank you
was
for
picking up
clarifying.
my aunt from the airport, and I said, "Hey, I'm going to be there," but rain just came out of nowhere, and it was out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And I got off on the Bayside Bridge, and I had to stay in that far left lane because the water was coming up onto the road.
Wow.
There were people already like pulling off or not even attempting. Oh, don't get me. I said, I'm already heading that way. We'll be fine. Wipers are on. Fortunately, I had the Rain X on there to get extra protected, but it was crazy nuts. Just for a regular rainstorm, I've never seen it like that in my life.
Yeah, well, that's Florida.
This is Florida. Welcome to Florida, you guys.
Florida makes no sense. It'll be raining in the front yard. It'll be nice and sunny in the backyard with a rainbow going right across.
We're in Tarpon, so we're building Spartans over here.
Well, Josh, I'm going to throw this your way, and it's going to be a little bit of a trivia, and I was going to warn you, but I didn't get a chance to talk to you
You
today.
probably warned the other Josh, realizing that,
This was supposed to go to you, but I was scrambling today. I've been all over the place. Do you know what happened in October 28th, 1918? I'm going to give you a minute to look it up, you guys. All right.
Yeah, so 1918. That's
1918.
actually when the original moon landing took place. It involved the lizard people and the mole people coming together to try and take over the world, and that's how they utilized it. So in 1918, they actually built a spaceship to set up a teleportation device to transport the mole people back to Earth to help take over the world.
Well, I don't know anything about that, but that's not what I was going to talk about.
It was at least that's what the National Enquirer said.
Well, it was the Battle of Argonne.
I was way off.
You were way off, is right, because we have a lot of vets, and you are one of them. That I know you're not in World War I, so don't worry about that. Unless you are reincarnated.
He's Wolverine. Code Wolverine.
That was the battle that was between France and Germany, and the United States had gone in. And October 28th is where the end of the battle, and actually the war ended. That battle was in November 11th. I'm sorry, November 11th. Doctor, there's a little bit of a history problem. But October 28th was the last segment of that battle, and over 25,000 people, Americans, had died in that battle.
Wow.
And that was in Germany. So we want to give a shout out to any of the people that have family members that were affected by that. And it was huge. It was one of the biggest battles that they lost the most amount of people in.
Well, I think it goes without saying that all of our vets and the people who have sacrificed themselves, their time, their lives, anything for us is very admirable and very appreciated.
Absolutely. My whole family is military, so I really respect anybody for the air and the freedom that we have in the United States to be able to live here.
26,000 American soldiers lost their lives in that battle. It was the biggest battle of World War I, where they were pushing against the Germans.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And that was I did a paper on that, matter of fact.
Which is where Armistice Day came from.
All right, you guys. I'm gonna finish. I gotta finish this off. We got a couple commercials, Josh. I know you got a commercial you're gonna be doing. You got Chirogenics that we're gonna talk about. You got Harvey Sandwiches, Plaza Mexico. We want to make sure we get some of their commercials in. Fatty Fish Shack. We're gonna talk about that in a second. So you guys, you cue that up, and then Dr. Lou. Okay.
And that's you.
That's me. So anyway, Dr. Lou has her own office, IV Center at 905 East MLK. If you're looking for an outpatient IV medical center, please find me there, 727-946-0607. But today's top knowledge is, anybody know what the top antioxidant foods are? Well, I'm going to tell you what they're. They're fruit. The biggest ones are blueberries, strawberries, and raspberries.
I was thinking blueberry. So
obviously, blueberries are always the biggest one.
Yeah, blueberries.
Okay, what about your vegetables? Anybody eat vegetables here? I do. I never did before, but I do now.
I eat a lot more vegetables now than I did when I was a kid.
The biggest one is going to be your broccoli, cauliflower, and cabbage. All right. If you're a nutty person, because I know that you are, Josh, that would be your almonds, your walnuts, and your pecans. And sunflower seeds and pumpkin seeds. All right, whole grains. Anybody eat their whole grains? Because you're supposed to get those in every day. You do. What are you eating?
Oh, I eat all kinds of greens. I eat granola. I eat
I'll
alt
take one.
wheat. You know, I mean, I eat a lot of good grains. They're good for you.
Well, what about your herbs and spices? Anybody love spicy stuff?
And everything nice.
I love
Do you like
spices.
spice? I'm a little spicy. Well,
Turmeric's pretty good.
Turmeric is probably one of the best ones, and ginger, cinnamon, and cloves is the top one.
Cloves is used in my house a lot.
Besides drinking a bunch of alcohol, do you know what the best ones are to drink?
Vodka.
No. Okay, well, besides vodka.
Red wine.
That would be your green tea, black tea, and red wine. Believe it or not, I knew red wine was going to hit the list in green tea, but black tea is has a high antioxidant.
Coffee in doses too, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Well, coffee is one of them. Also, the biggest other source that I think this is the greatest thing is dark chocolate, olive oil, cocoa powder is the biggest ones that are on there. Everybody, actually, dark chocolate is noted for helping with a lot of antioxidants. For migraines, a lot of people eat it. And also, they use it, it's noted for weight loss. Yes, it is, you guys.
Dark chocolate?
Yes, it is. It
Really?
speeds up your metabolism to process fat.
I wish I
not
could
know?
stand it, but I'm just not a dark chocolate fan.
I love milky chocolate. I'm not exactly a dark chocolate lover. But that's all right. All right. Let's get a couple commercials in, and then Dr. Lou had something that she wanted to go over with you guys, and that was the magic of garlic and lemons. I had some chicory that people have been asking me about. So, Josh, tell me about, you have some information about one of
Well,
our
I could
next
talk
ones.
about chirogenics real quick. I know what's pretty cool about there is I went there before, and my body, I was hurting, I was in pain, just having a rough week actually. And I went into I always forget what it's called, the cold thing. Not the cold plunge, but where you go in there with some mittens and gloves on, and you got a skull cap, and they have the temperature in this machine, and it drops down to like negative something or another, and you're in there for 3 minutes. And I came out of there feeling like a brand new man. It was like a nice reboot for my body.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing. They also have red light therapy as well, which helps to have different type of wavelengths or whatever for that.
Yeah. No, that red light therapy, that's really something. I know I actually have a lot of people that I know that use that for different type of pain medicine for their back and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It helps with speeding up your recovery, getting with the waves, however it works out, way above my medical knowledge, but it increases the recovery time depending upon what the injuries are. Same with not the cold plunge, but where they freeze you in the box. And you rock out to your music, whether it's Baby Shark or some death metal, right? And you're in there for like 3 minutes, and you come out and you feel like $1 million.
Josh, where are they located so people can contact
All
you?
right, so they are located up in Palm Harbor off of US Highway 19, behind Diesels. They are also going to be next to Cosmic Donuts.
Our favorite donuts.
After you check out Chirogenics, you go head over to Cosmic Donuts and get some donuts. You'll be very happy that you did.
And after that, you're going to need to go to Harvey's Sandwich Place, and that's in Palm Harbor.
Yeah, absolutely. Palm Harbor. So you can go down to Harvey's Sandwich Shop, and pretty much they have just about everything you need for a great lunch. They have chicken salad, tuna salad, Cuban sandwiches that are absolutely delicious. All of their portions are really, really generous. And it's always like a friendly and welcoming atmosphere.
It's a
over
husband and wife that owns that.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Very cool. Yeah, you can go check them out. They are in the Sabal Ridge Shopping Center, and that's going to be at 33839 US 19 in Palm Harbor.
It's in the Carrabba's shopping center in Palm Harbor.
Oh, so much easier to say.
I
Yeah,
know, exactly.
Right there next to Carrabba's. There's only a few of them
When
around
you
here.
said the plaza, I didn't even know there was a name on there. But that's in a small plaza. Carrabba's is there, and there's a few other. I know there's a couple doctors' offices in there, but they've been there for a very, very long time. I think it's like 25 years, 30 years.
Yeah.
So it's a very, very old Jewish shop that is in there. And all their meat is fresh. They make the sandwiches right in front of you.
Which is like so nice, right? When you go to a lunch place, you're gonna. That's kind of the expectation. Fresh, nice sandwiches that are gonna be great for lunch. So go to that place and check them out. They really fit the bill.
No, Fatty Fish Fry Shack. I'm not sure. I was meeting Tammy here after it because we're setting up our live event with them. They did redo their menu. Did you queue that? Where are they located? Do you have the address for the Fatty Fish Fry? Because they're having a Halloween event.
It's actually 1026 Nebraska Avenue in Palm Harbor, Florida. And let me just say, Fatty's Fish Shack, they really take a lot of pride in their food. I mean, we all know if you go to like a place like that, you're going to want some fish, some fries, and it needs to be fried right. It needs to be cooked right. They definitely do their thing.
You can get some cilantro lime grouper tacos, which I'll tell you what, right now, it ain't a Taco Tuesday, but it was a Taco Tuesday in my heart. And those are the tacos I think I'm going to get tonight when I go out there. You can also get some conch fritters, right? They have oysters. They have snow crab legs.
They have margaritas.
They also have fried grouper nuggets. So if your kid likes chicken nuggets, but you want to get them on some grouper nuggets, you can check that out as well. Tag that with some margaritas. I'll be very happy that you did.
All right, Mav Entertainment is going to be joining us at Sideline Sips on next Wednesday. So Sideline Sips is in Tarpon Springs, US 19. And that is across on the corner, almost the corner of between Klosterman and MLK.
Yeah, it's pretty much in the same. It's in the same shopping center as Ace Hardware. So if you look up Tarpon Ace Hardware or look up Sideline Sips,
Mears Avenue.
Yeah, so it's right next to Mears Avenue. It's just north of it.
Mm-hmm.
Mears Boulevard.
Of Mears.
Yeah.
Okay. And
734 South Pinellas Ave, Tarpon Springs.
they are a Pittsburgh bar. They have a huge sports bar there. We're going to be in the park.
But they don't hate if you're a Bucks fan.
They're cool with
Go
any
Bucks.
team that you're playing. They just happen to be yellow and black. And I watched Monday Night Football, and it looked like they were in khaki and yellow, I think, this last night. They changed their colors.
Yeah.
It was for Al Borland from Home Improvement. It was a salute to him with the khakis. Although I think he was more of a flannel guy.
I'm not sure. Did they end up winning on Monday night? I really did. I have no idea. But I'm usually a Monday Night Football. I fell asleep because, sorry.
For shame.
So Mav Entertainment is going to be joining us next Monday night. We're going to be live in the parking lot, and you're going to be playing music for us, I know. And then after that, karaoke is going to be playing.
Yeah. So during the event, I'll be outside playing music, bringing everybody in. And then you can stroll on inside. We have DJ Troy out there doing some karaoke up on stage too. Sideline Sips is such a fun place to be. This is going to be a great event for us businesses around the area to network. Come through where you will be live between 5 and 6. So show up to get your time on the radio, just a little blurb about yourself, about your business that you want to talk about. But more than anything, come through and enjoy the food and the entertainment over at Sideline Sips on Wednesday.
And if you can't get there, I know that Code 15 Rescue will be more than happy to pick you up.
Josh. You can do that for 3 easy payments of $29.95 plus shipping and handling. Also, if you guys need a haul, you're going to want to give me a call. We can do single item whole house cleanouts. We can do a demo if you need it done, whether it be a kitchen, a bathroom, or a deck. Or if you need a dump trailer for your property, or you're a roofing company or a contractor, need a dump trailer for your property, we can help you with that as well and drop one off. You load it, we'll haul it. Need a haul, give us a call. Joshua Jones, Code 15 Transport.
We got a 1 minute here, so you guys, we're going to be all over the place this weekend, Friday night, Saturday night. If you don't find us, just find Josh. He'll be in a diaper. And
what? No, I'm not over 80, girl.
And I'll be standing next to the beautiful lady.
Listen, Linda.
Listen, if you guys needed any type of entertainment, I do DJ and karaoke, open mic. We'll make your event as live as possible. So that's Bad Mav Entertainment. You can call or text me at 813-322-2786 or follow me on any of the socials. Bad Mav Entertainment.
All right, you guys, we're out of time. You're listening to Dr. Lou, Tammy, that is on a rescue. We have Code 15 Mav Entertainment. We have our special guest with Richie FM. We want to thank him for joining us today.
What's up? WTAN, Clearwater.
FM 106.1.
WDCF, Dade City.
FM 102.3.
Listen.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Cammie McCormick. An Illinois jury has convicted a former sheriff's deputy of second-degree murder in the shooting death of Sonia Massey, a black woman who called 911 for help. Sean Grayson's attorneys had argued he feared she would harm him with a pan of hot water she was handling. Reporter Brandon Morano was in the courtroom when the verdict came down.
He was sitting quietly when the verdict was read, did not move, didn't really react to it. His family, after it was read, it could be heard sobbing right behind us. We were sitting right in front of them. Massey family could be seen putting their heads in their hands and consoling each other.
He had been charged with first-degree murder. CBS's Anna Schechter believes the jury was convinced he felt threatened.
Second-degree murder charges. Why is that important?